fall didn't work. He got kicked by a horse. He got flung or 50 feet. Quick crash
Died.
landing.
So to simulate the effects of that crash, I'm just going to hold on,
Oh.
delete all my notes from this session.
Concussion syndromes in the
Yep.
flesh. That's role playing, baby. So yeah, we ended after the Kingfisher Festival games where we were doing the swordplay contest, which Korg and Gorm did really well, but Korg ended up conceding after Gorm had a massive hit, which everyone actually appreciated seeing knightly honor on display. So the last big game that everyone wanted to participate in for the Kingfisher Festival was the fishing contest. But before that kicks off, and you all know that's going to kick off in a couple hours, both, just jumping you guys around, Darrett and Becklin Uth Viharin. Becklin is the person that invited you guys to Ispin Greenshield's funeral. Want to talk to you guys at the keep, at Thornwall Keep. They said, I know we're in the middle of a celebration, but I'd like to bring you guys to Thornwall Keep to go through a few things if you're okay with that.
Isn't that where we brought the head?
That is where you brought the head. And they did say that they wanted to look at it tomorrow after the festival was finished.
Okay.
Seems reasonable. Let's do it.
Okay, Becklin and Darrett are going to bring you guys to Thornwall Keep. Sorry, excuse me.
I'll be right back. I'm listening.
Okay, once inside, they bring you back into that room that they kind of tossed the head into. And first things first, you actually see Than, the little gnome that was in charge of the gnome flinger, in some pretty intense study of that draconian head that you guys brought into town. And it looks like he tends to be scraping a little bit of stone off of it. Gorm, because Gorm was able to kind of maximize the gnome flinger, he got to work on the draconian head quicker than he normally would have. But obviously Darrett's super excited. As you guys go into Thornwall Keep, Darrett runs into a back room and he comes out with what looks to be like a big, obviously metal, very shiny green shield. And he looks at you guys. He's actually pretty excited. And she kind of lays it in the center of the room, just right on the table, sets it down gently, and she says, I just want to let you know that Ispin left a present for all of his quote-unquote proteges, and she'll look at Darrett being one of them as well. And the 5 of you were the only ones that showed up. I did reach out to 8 people total, and then obviously Darrett was his squire here for his last few days, but he did make sure to say that whoever got his shield, that it came with a condition. Because he's not going to be attending the Kingfisher Festival, he said that he wanted at least one of you, or at least one of somebody that shows up to participate for him. And he'd hope that one of you would take his place during the reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. So, can everybody roll a history check?
Just about to ask. Sorry, double click.
Oh no, gosh.
It's
all right. He's from far away.
On Maloran and Rise, the Battle of High Hill is a reenactment of a historic battle that took place on High Hill, which is pretty close to Vogler here, and it's a triumphant victory, a triumphant like battle victory of the Knights of Solamnia, and that's why every year during the Kingfisher Festival, the last thing everybody does is reenact the Battle of High Hill. And Ispin's favorite part, and the part that one of you needs to take, is he loved being on the opposite side, the non-Solamnia side, so he could die in the most ludicrous way every year. And he tried to up the ante with his death scene year after year.
Hold on. We fucking heard that, whoever that was.
Oh, that was Bob.
Yep.
Okay.
God damn it, Bob. So as she looks at you, she looks between the five of you and Darrett, and she quietly says, before Darrett, out of earshot of Darrett, she says, if one of you doesn't take the shield, Darrett absolutely will. But would one
This
of
is
you
his
like
actual shield. This is his actual
This is
shield.
an actual shield.
Oh man.
Right there on the table in front of you. Looks polished, beautiful, gleaming green metal.
Shields aren't really my style.
Didn't someone want a shield?
I did want a shield, but I didn't expect to get his real shield, so I'm a little taken back by that. So,
Can everybody roll a intelligence check for me?
Nope.
This is like just like a memory check essentially.
I want to go twice. 0. Oh.
Boys, we dumb.
Anyone that got higher than 10 will remember. Nice job, Korg. Will remember that Ispin liked to recount the story that his shield was given to him by a unicorn in a far-off forest called Darkenwood. And the story changed from time to time, but the things that always remain the same is that a unicorn found him in his time of need, pressed her beautiful, majestic horn to his left arm, and a shield appeared there, which he used from that day forward till the day he died.
I can reenact this.
I would like his shield if I.
You can have it when I'm
done.
done.
All right.
However,
Do you know how he got the shield?
Yeah, I know this.
Do you want to do it?
Oh no, you've already volunteered.
Okay.
I will
You
be
don't-
on your side though in the battle though.
John, I posted something to you.
Oh.
Discord.
in Discord.
Yeah,
one
it's
second.
not important.
That would be so cool. So cool.
Damn it, Bob.
God damn, Bob.
Oh my gosh.
From the thumbnail, I know what that is.
Okay, I'm literally going to do that right now.
You
Okay.
don't have
What?
to ask me twice.
How did he die?
It's everything I've ever dreamed.
Ispin?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I wasn't there. Darrett nor I were there when he was dead. We were actually out patrolling for the Knights of Solamnia, but when we got back, he had passed. He almost looked like as if nothing had happened to him. The town coroner said that
Is
he
dead?
choked on the largest turkey leg that anyone has ever seen.
That does kind of sound like it. This one.
Mm-hmm. Someone challenged him.
He went out the way he lived.
Choking the
Large
chicken.
and in charge. Yeah,
Doesn't-
choking the chicken.
As
deep
much as
throating
that
the
sounds
turkey
like
leg.
him, it doesn't sound like him.
Yeah. Sounds like a tale that he would have survived from. That he would tell.
Well, it was funny because it was actually written out on a note next to his corpse, signed by him, that if anybody asks, he went out choking on the largest turkey leg that anyone's ever seen.
So this is not how he really died, is what you're saying.
Yes. I'll look at the group. I'm just a mere soldier that has no powers other than these guns and obviously now the mental state.
Guns.
I'm curious if anybody else has any other input of this revelation of understanding how he died. I'll still do the shield thing. I got that.
So, just real quick, I want you guys to continue this conversation, but as you pick up the shield, Jake, the shield is round. Its diameter is almost perfectly suited for your arm. You didn't feel it change in size, but as soon as you put your hand through like the braces, you could see that it's absolutely perfect and fits to you like no other shield you've ever held. When you look at the backside on closer inspection, you can see that there's intricate patterns resembling the three moons of Kryn and the cosmic phenomena that surrounds them. So some galaxies, nebula, shooting stars, and one particular constellation pattern. You see the well, I guess you wouldn't see any of these. So can you roll me a religion check?
Me?
Is that intelligence or religion?
Oh,
Yeah.
Or is it both the same?
Well, yeah.
Because I think is it normally wisdom?
Nope.
Or is it
Normally
intelligence?
religion is in.
Okay. So you see, Jake, do you see the...
Yep.
So you see a different pattern for Zivelin carved into the back of the shield. But you also notice that, again, this is literally the nicest shield you've ever held, and as soon as you put it on, you feel almost a pulse of protection surrounding you. It's a +1 shield. This is the first magic item you've ever held.
I'll look
It
at
kind of
Gorm
feels like when
and be like, I'm gonna look at Gorm and be like, you sure?
Sure what?
All right, I'll give it to you when I'm done with it.
No, well, so if
I
I
think-
if I see you on it, and I'll go to you. Well, actually, I was planning on doing this after the reenactment, but I'll do this right now. I'll go to you, and I put my arms on both ends, like it's meant to be, and I hit the shield, and I hit you, like kind of patting you down. I think this is meant for you now.
Yeah, but I have a two-handed weapon
So do I.
that I can't use a shield with.
Oh, I was just gonna wear it on my back. I just like I have his hilt. I just wanted his shield. I just wanted a as another memorial piece as a tribute to him.
I'll put the shield on my back.
Yeah.
I don't know if we want the I don't know if we want the dude that has unclippable armor to have.
You say it like,
I'm putting the shield on my back.
my only weapons are. And I just like raise my finger. Finger.
Don't pull his finger. Please don't.
I still want a replica. I still want a replica shot. I don't know if I want his actual shield.
Yeah.
Because
Garrett?
you pointed out exactly. Because I'm gonna be dropping it all the time.
Perhaps before we leave this town, you can find a single-handed weapon.
Out of character, I have applied feats to the two-handed weapon that I would need to deviate from.
See if
And
you
I
can get
am
it
not
converted to a buckler.
deviating from two-handed weapons. At level 1, I committed to a build.
And he's committing, goddammit.
I mean, I'm a fighter. I can easily fucking sell this.
I love it.
That would not go over well.
Yeah, not
No,
here.
no.
One town over.
No.
It's been blessed by unicorn. It must, bring in a good amount.
It's at least 50 gold. Come on.
At least, dude.
Yes, I will reenact it to honor him.
And then Darrett will look at the both of you and say, "Oh, I was really hoping I'd be able to get to use it in the Battle of High Hill, but you guys will do way better than I could. How are you gonna die, Korg?
How am I gonna die?
Yeah, how are you gonna die?
You'll just have to wait and find out. You
Oh.
wait until the scene that
love
I
it.
find the shield around the unicorn.
Oh, out of character. The scene of him finding the shield is not part of the reenactment. He's on the enemy team, the enemy side. Oh, I mean, it can be. Never mind. Never mind.
This isn't your reenactment.
Yeah, you're so right. You're
This is
so right.
my reenactment.
Darrett is on the edge of his seat. And then he looks at Becklin and he's like, okay, can we give him the other thing now? And Becklin just waves him on. And Darrett pulls out a long key. And he said, so, like, I don't know the best way to tell you guys this, but I just wanted you to know that we're roommates! Woo! Woo! So, Ispin is leaving you guys his home. Do you guys want to go see it? He's leaving it to the 6 of us. Do you guys want to go see it?
Awesome.
You guys want to see it?
I would. Yeah, I would.
Sure.
Okay,
Wait,
follow
wait,
me.
We have 2 hours to go.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
All right.
Is this before we, get back to and look at the head?
Than's gonna, well, funny you say that, Rise. Than's gonna pipe up and say, if you guys are going to the house right now, can you please come back, because I've got some things to talk to you about.
Oh, well, we're here. Might as well talk with him, and then we'll see the house later.
Darrett looks at you with just the biggest puppy dog eyes.
Charlie!
The house can wait. It will stay there.
Charlie, wake up!
Guys, but like, can we just, we can come back. Okay, fine.
Darrett.
He'll start slowly sneaking over to door to leave, but he'll let you guys talk to. Oh my Charlie! Oh my god. He will obviously let Than talk to you. So Than will come over and he'll look at you. Disappointment. Did you bring back my Nary crash?
I didn't wake up with it.
Okay, well, just the parts alone for that cost about 40 gold. So if you could find that and bring it back, I would.
I'm sure the residents of whatever bar I woke up in would be able to help you with it.
Yeah, but like there's, personal responsibility for when you take people's things that you should probably, be responsible for them.
And it was also supposed to help me not crash land.
Sir, I am not responsible for you not being quick enough or agile enough or dexterous enough to pull the ripcord, but that's besides the point. If you could find it, bring it back, I would very much appreciate it.
Didn't launch me. It didn't give me much airtime to actually be able to do it.
Well, if you took the proper form, like Gorm, you would know how to.
I went first. I led the way for Gorm. He knew what not to do.
That is good. That is a good point. I did.
So I could fly.
No, I crashed so you could fly.
Bad data is also beneficial when we're looking at the experiment as a whole. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Rise. That is a good point. Yeah, if you could bring that back by tomorrow, that'd be great. Thank you. Gorm, great job. Appreciate everything you did. You flew. You were so majestic. If you now that you're here, actually, I did want you to write everything down. So could you do that?
Yeah, sure. And I grab some paper, and his drawings are not words. There's a drawing of him like squatting, and it's like stick figure basically, and then a lot of arrows going that way.
Ah. Yep. Okay. Now, he grabs it. This is brilliant, Gorm. Brilliant. Now, draw it with words, and then he puts another blank paper in front of you.
He does it again, but he like labels himself as Gorm, and then he calls it launch thing,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
and the
Yep.
arrows
And then
fly.
I love this. I love this. He grabs that one, puts it on the stack of paper. Now, only words, Gorm. Only words on this one.
He writes step 1, be a dwarf. Step 2, be Gorm. Step 3, question mark.
Step 4 launch.
Yep.
Like things like pants gnomes in the South Park.
Well,
Yep.
he hands you another stack of paper as well. If you could just kind of go into a little bit more explanation, maybe like 2-page minimum, and then bring that back to me when Rise brings me back my Nary crash. I would, again, very much appreciate it.
He walks away with the two
So
pieces
I've
of
been
paper,
looking.
and then he basically does
he's
the
holding
same
on to
thing,
those
but he,
pictures.
okay. Well, so if he gives it 2 new blank pieces of paper, he basically does it, just spread it out. Like, you know how like when you're writing a paper and you have to like explain it in circular logic to get to the word count. That's basically what he does.
Quadruple spaced at this
Yeah.
point.
Yep, exactly.
It's Gorm over 4 pages.
As you guys are talking, Korg grabbed Aloran and pulled him aside, and they talked about something.
You see huge hands gestures of like all sorts of
Yes,
fun stuff.
that's all it was.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, here's what I appreciate, Gorm. I was hoping to fling upwards of like 10 townsfolk, but really, your fling was so good that I knew I could come here and start researching that head. So I'm looking at it, right? And this was, just recount for me, this was a living, breathing thing.
Yes.
Okay, and then what was the moment, like down to the second, that when you killed it, how quickly did it petrify?
It took a couple seconds.
Yeah, maybe 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay, 3 to 5 seconds. And did it extrude anything, excrete anything? Did you, like, what did you experience when it died in its
Kind
death
of a
throes?
I was struck by it.
death
God
gas.
Korg? No.
I will take my lashings.
I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be.
I had to do it. I am Brian.
You see him here, Jake. Okay, so when you breathe, Gorm, you two breathed in this cloud, this vapor, right? Could you just describe that to me a little bit more? Like where were you subconsciously when you breathed it in?
You show me an adult.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
Okay, like, do you feel like when you were breathing it in, like it was impacted by, like your mood at the moment, the fact that you were running around, that you were sweating? Like, what external factors do you think factored in to, you breathing in this potential paralytic, but not becoming paralyzed?
It's kind of a blur.
Hmm.
Well, was it more sulfuric in nature?
Yeah, it smelled
okay,
terrible.
that's not a character. It smelled like some rotten eggs.
Rotten eggs. Oh. He writes something down pretty vigorously. He looks at you, Gorm and Korg. Rise, Lauren, and Kosh. How do you interpret what happened with this creature and like what happened with Gorm and Korg? Like, what did you see from the outside looking in when this thing died? You can tell out of character that Than has obviously never been in combat, and that he's been a researcher his entire life.
That was coming across pretty well.
Yep.
Once the thing was slain, it happened pretty fast.
Right. Yeah. 3 to 5 seconds. Got it.
Yeah. Other
Okay.
than that, I mean, from the outside, we just saw this almost like steamish smoke emit out.
Ah, so it was like white or gray?
It was greenish, wasn't it?
I think it was greenish.
Greenish. Aloran? Is that what you saw?
Yep.
That makes sense. I see why it emitted that when I... Okay. Well,
When you what?
What'd you do?
well, I've been... Well, okay, well, Korg and Gorm mentioned that they, felt like they were almost becoming paralytic when they breathed in the smoke. So I was thinking I could potentially shave off some of this stone from this head and use it as some sort of like reagent or cure for if you guys do ever breathe in the smoke. Maybe I could make an anti-paralytic.
That's good thinking.
I don't know if it works though. And it did puff green when I added the stone from the head.
Well,
That sounds bad.
I think there's really only going to be one way for us to find out with this.
Yeah, does someone want to get turned to stone?
Not
I
particularly.
volunteer Baccharis.
Oh, Baccharis the Younger? Yeah, he sucks. Nobody likes him. He demands to be at the front of the Knights of Solamnia on the reenactment of High Hill, so, Korg, if you got that shield and you're going to be on the opposite side, if you wouldn't mind just giving him a nice swat,
Oh.
I'd appreciate it.
I will be right back really quick. I should be able to hear Ripley's just
'Kay.
acting like she needs to go out.
Well, okay, either way, if, hopefully you never encounter any of these, creatures again, but I do want to present you with this. He pulls out this, like, still smoking, small, maybe like 4-inch vial, and it's got some sort of, like, greenish, bubbling liquid in it. I think if you pour this on somebody who's recently been turned to stone, that they should become unstoned.
I'd reach out and grab it and start inspecting it.
You have it, Kosh. It is a green, bubbling liquid in a small vial.
Is it stoppered?
It can be.
If it wasn't, that's the first thing I'd be doing.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, Than will say, "Oh yeah, here," and he'll hand you a stopper. Sorry, it's pretty fresh. But really, all you need to do is, out of character, just apply a potion action. But yeah, we'll see what happens when you use it.
Yep.
Famous last words.
So I'm gonna keep researching this though, and if I do end up coming up with like a better, if I do come up with like a better mixture or formulae, I'll make sure to give it to you. But if you do happen to use that, will you please report back to me with your findings?
Absolutely.
And if anybody but Gorm could write down, maybe in like a 2-page minimum, paper on like what they saw, what it smelled like, the reaction to the liquid being poured out, I would very, very, very much appreciate it.
Assuming I have to use it and we survive, I will write you a novel.
I very much appreciate that. Thank you, Kosh. Okay, you guys can leave now. Then he'll go back to his research on the head. And then Darrett chimes in. Do you guys want to go to the house? Roomies?
I go, yeah, Darrett, where do I sign up for the reenactment? While I don't have the honor of, I'll leave Korg with the honor of reenacting like Ispin. It has always been something I would like to do as well.
Oh
And
yeah,
Gorg.
after the fishing contest, we'll all meet at the end of town. We'll have a big maypole celebration, and then the entire town gathers together to do a parade out to High Hill. Then obviously everyone circles High Hill, and then the people who are reenacting at that point can just jump in on either side.
Alright.
There's not really a place to sign up. It's just kind of like a fun thing, you know.
Yep.
So like, you guys want to go see the house?
Yeah, sure.
AKA base of operations. Okay, Darrett takes you to the outside of town. Cudgel's actually waiting there. Cudgel is the Knight of Solamnia dwarf that was seeing off Ispin's boat with Becklin. So nestled near Vogler, not nestled near the heart of Vogler, stands Ispin's house, a modest yet elegantly appointed house. Obviously, inside one is welcomed into a spacious living area with shelves brimming with eclectic collection of books, sizable dining table, a pair of plush armchairs that beckon for the relaxation and conversation. 2 additional rooms have their own purposes. The larger of the 2 serves as Ispin's sanctuary, his bedroom warmed by a cozy fireplace, and then a stately writing desk and a well-crafted wardrobe complete the setting. Any items of significance, however, have been thoroughly allocated in his will. You can see, Jake, that he did have a hanging stand for his shield in the main room. And it was kind of like, if you're looking around the room, you could see that your eyes were always drawn to that shield. The second room, more utilitarian in nature, is dedicated to storage and food preparation. Here, the essentials of daily living are neatly organized. So this is your guys' new house.
Alright.
Darrett brings you in, and he's like, okay, obviously, we need to honor Ispin, but like, now you guys don't have to pay for the inn, so that's good, and we can hang out every day.
Thank you.
So that's exciting.
Yeah.
Lauren, that bunk beds,
Bunk beds.
top or bottom?
Yes.
So are we gonna switch? Sweet, I'm in. So yeah, this is our house. What do you guys want to know?
I would just go and sit down on the chair.
Super comfy.
I just think it's weird that he just died.
Yeah, I agree.
I was expecting a little bit more.
Did he die in this house?
Yeah, at the dinner table
What?
with the
Was
egg
he
and
found that way, or was someone with him when it
with
happened?
the egg and sausage that looks like a cock. I just realized that right now.
But was
Ron
he
Jake
alone, or
before it was
was there
cool.
people with him?
He was found alone. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't sound.
How was he in his last couple of days, Barrett? You being his squire.
He oddly enough was saying goodbye to everybody.
Interesting.
Like he knew something was going to happen. We kind of honestly just chalked it up as to him being dramatic, like he tended to be.
I mean, how was he saying goodbye to people?
Recounting stories, saying he's really going to miss everybody. Let me roll a die real quick. 12 plus 2. I remember him actually saying, just wait to see who comes. That they were...
I wonder
like,
if
like handpicked or something.
he is the kind of person that might, fake his death for a joke.
This seems a bit extreme for a joke, though.
Yeah, I mean you're right, and that's what we thought at first when we found him.
We saw his body though.
Right in the boat, you saw his body, 100%.
Yeah.
It could be a fake.
Yeah, we thought that too, but it definitely wasn't.
What? How long ago did he pass? What the specific day? Was there any?
2 weeks ago to the day, actually.
All right. Is there any significance on that day? I don't know if that's a history check or something. I'll say this out loud. Like, is there any
Um,
significance to that day?
Well, honestly, funny enough, it kind of gave you guys just enough time to arrive into town to then attend his funeral and attend the Kingfisher Festival.
So he definitely wanted us here. That is blatantly obvious.
Well, he said, find out who comes.
Here we are. 2 weeks to the day.
Yeah.
And it was a day before, where the what is it when they align? Is there a certain name for that? Where the moons
Night
align?
of the Eye.
Night of the Eye.
Mm-hmm. That was the night right before you guys got to Vogler.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. He was always a little bit crazier on the Night of the Eye too. That's a good call out. That's Darrett saying that.
Do we
Cudgel comes in. Cudgel the dwarf comes in and just sits next to you, Jake, in one of the other chairs, and just gives you a little.
I just kind of keep listening forward.
Mm-hmm.
Did he keep any journals?
Darrett points to one of the shelves, and it's like the collected tales of Ispin Greenshield, volumes 1 through 110.
I will be reading through those.
They're all just ridiculous, tall tales of Ispin Greenshield, just consistently talking himself up like he's just God's gift to Kryn.
You see Gorm actually take out and actually write some real notes finally. He's writing. He's basically like, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
A lot of references to his shield, a lot of references to like people that he helped along the way, and then a lot of references to Zivlin,
What's Ziflin?
the neutral god. Zivlin.
Was that one of the pages that you showed before?
Yeah, it's the.
Was that the tree one?
Yep. Zivlin exemplifies calm wisdom necessary to wield knowledge in the world.
Okay.
He's said to exist in all times and places, possessing the collective wisdom of every plane of existence.
What's this?
Well, honestly, if you guys, we can stay here. If you guys want to do the fishing contest, we probably should get going. Otherwise, we can stay here until the Battle of High Hill. Do you guys have a preference?
I was actually gonna look over at Cudgel. She's chilling here and be like, "So you saw him doing all his goodbyes and things like that a little bit before.
Mm-hmm.
Did that seem weird to you?
Honestly, I was just chalking it up to him being dramatic.
That's fair.
Yep, can see that.
I mean, you all got to meet him, in like a passing moment, but we've been talking, living, loving with him for the past decade while he's been here.
Yep,
So
that's why
this didn't seem out of character. Seemed like another prank or something that he was gonna do. Yeah.
Did anyone look into poisons?
it seems Seems like he
I don't
knew he
know.
was going to die.
Yeah, I don't.
100%.
I mean, yeah, we can look into poisons. That just I don't know that anyone here had anything bad to say about him.
They might not be someone from here.
Oh, that's a good point. I guess with the Kingfisher Festival, we have been seeing a lot of people coming and going from town for the past couple weeks.
Yeah, it'd be a good opportunity for someone to, get in.
It'd
Do
be odd
something.
for him to die knowing that he was going to die, though, from
Yeah.
anything other
Yeah.
than. I don't know.
Out of character. Bob and Jeef, did you tell us about your experience in the Night of the Eye?
Yeah. Oh,
And did we tell them our experience?
I don't know.
I
You guys can
don't-
decide that.
I don't remember.
I would not have said anything more than I went through one of the trials, and
Yeah,
it
I
was,
think that's
and
what
it
you
was
said.
difficult.
So, well, then I would go to Korg and Alora, and I'll go, do you remember that Night of the Eye? You think that happened to Ispin? Something like that?
Maybe. He would
But-
definitely say it did.
Yeah, but also the Night of
So
the
true.
Eye. That he was already dead at that point.
I know, but wait. Like, yeah, never mind.
Gorm, Aloran, and Korg, give me a wisdom insight check. It's a high DC.
So, Gorm's thinking he may have been had a visitor of the nature of that unicorn again, and maybe that told him some things, and maybe he knew his time was coming.
It's good.
Out of curiosity, was the table set for one or more than one when he was found?
That's. Darrett will look at Cudgel. I don't remember. I think only one. I was here. Becklin and Darrett were not. I think it was only one.
Wait, you were here when he died?
Not here. I was in town when he died. Becklin and
Okay.
Darrett were not.
Yep, sorry.
So as soon as I heard the news that he was in his house, in here, right there, dead, I came as quickly as I could. Darrett's gonna look at you guys again and he's gonna say, if we want to join the fishing festival, I don't mind either way. I'd rather hang out with you guys. Do you want to go or do you want to stay and talk about this some more? I don't
No,
care.
We should go.
I don't care either way.
I want to go look at the fish.
What's the name of the big fish again?
Benabog.
Let's go catch a Benabog.
Insight into him kind of pushing us out the door. Is it insight?
Yep, that'd be insight.
Soldier's instinct of like, you're kind of wanting to change the subject a little bit.
Yeah, it's not that you don't sense any like malice behind it. You sense more that he's just
Timing.
reminding you that Benabog is coming, and it looks like he actually does really want to fish for Benabog, but he also doesn't want to leave your side because you guys are so fucking cool. So he's like internally torn between.
Can you
Hold up. Do we all agree that something isn't adding up?
fucking A? Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Then the first thing we should do is try not to raise suspicion. We should go. We should fish. Because at this point, 2 hours isn't going to matter. But we do need to uncover this.
Even I know something's going on.
Wait, what do you think, Lauren? Said Darrett.
I'd ask the two. Could you please give me and my party a moment alone in here so we can say our goodbyes in a peaceful manner among our friendship?
Yeah, Cudgel will step outside. Derek comes with you guys. Kind of like comes in the circle with you.
Yep.
God damn it.
I asked Derek, hey, if you wouldn't mind, the road builds the friendships.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then he'll go over and close the door. Gotcha.
Get out.
Wait, what?
Get out.
Of
I tried to subtly drop the hint. Now I'm being direct. Out.
like the house. Oh.
And I will roll my intimidation.
We'll be out in a second.
He'll listen to you. He looks absolutely defeated. Like, just face drops, feet drag, defeated. And he'll look at you guys with puppy dog eyes as he slowly opens the door.
Tyler Hammer, I can only invite
Yeah. And he's peeking his head around the door as he's closing it.
I shut the door. I turn around. Search the house. And I literally stand guard.
on board, like, yeah, I am fully on board for that.
How long do you guys want to spend searching the house?
10 minutes. Like I heard 10 minutes being thrown out there.
10 minutes sounds good to me.
Okay. I just need some. Is search its own thing? Is it like investigation? I think.
The investigation, yeah.
Let's get some investigation checks from you guys. Ooh.
That means I got a natural 20 since I minus
Yeah,
one.
I see that. I see that. I like that.
Gorm got a nat 1, and this is perfect because
Balances out.
Gorm doesn't agree on this. So he's basically like, Ibsen knew this was coming. This is not something that, like,
Well, if he had something written down in his house of like,
oh,
Yeah.
that's what you're looking for. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, this was coming.
Yes.
I actually think this is more of a, he just had a premonition this was coming and it just happened. Or his time.
Rise. So actually, I'll start with Kosh. I'll go from the bottom up. Kosh, you find what seems to be like another amulet for Zivlin, and it looks like it was actually hidden away pretty well behind like a brick in one of the floor, like under the brick in a floor.
Actually,
And when you touch it, you actually feel like a pulse or some sort of, like, I don't know, sense that this is something important.
I'll actually cast Detect Good and Evil too to see if I find it, like, anything stands out.
Okay, is that a leveled spell?
Yes.
Mark it off, and then everything in the house is radiating good.
Okay.
Well, actually, yeah, everything in the house is radiating good. Kosh doesn't radiate good. Lauren does radiate good.
Yep.
Korg and Gorm, not sure yet, but more so good. It's weird in Dragonlance that alignment is so obvious.
Polarizing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so obvious. I mean, it's not people. Even
They're not
though
subtle.
Kosh is not radiating good, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's like.
Does the amulet radiate good?
Yes.
Okay. That's more or less it. Like, essentially, was there potentially anything else that might be hidden, similar to that I could potentially pick up? Is sort of where my mind was going.
Got you. Lauren. Actually, I'll do Rise first because I know what Rise is going to find. Rise, you find very well hidden a list that includes the 5 of you, that includes Derek, but then a list of 3 other names. And next to all of your guys' names, you see check marks. Next to 2 of the names of the people that are not here, you see question marks. And then next, the 3rd name of the person that's not here is crossed off.
Wait, you said
So
3 plus Darrett, so it's the 8 people who would have been invited to the funeral. Sorry.
So Darrett would make 9, but there was
Mhm.
8 invitations
okay.
because
And
Darrett was already in town.
Check
There's-
marks next to us. Question marks by 2.
And then a crossed out next to 1.
What's by Darrett?
Check mark.
Do you know what the names are?
I can. No, I can come
Okay.
up with that.
Okay.
1 second.
No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I was mostly just like if we're gonna be around town or just things that we can think about. But
Thalgar Ironbeard, dwarf. Alara Nightshade, elf, and Zephyr, human.
okay.
Sorry, I just didn't have them off the top of my head. They are.
Oh no,
I did need them, but yeah.
it's all good.
And then a Lauren. One second. Lauren, you find what looks to be on one of the bookshelves a book that is actually a lever.
Wait, so like I pull the lever.
You pull the lever and you see the fireplace. All the logs and stuff, the floor essentially just drops out of the fireplace, and you see a ladder that can descend down.
Awesome.
Inside Ispin's room.
How long has passed?
Probably about 7 minutes. So you guys got a few more minutes left.
We should check this out when we get back.
Is it dark down there?
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick peek.
Can anyone actually see in the dark here?
Do dwarves
Lauren.
have dark vision? Dwarves have dark vision, right?
Dwarves have dark vision, yep.
Okay. Gorm, I trust you to go take a peek. Otherwise, I can toss some light down there.
I will. What? You want me to investigate? Perception? What do you want to do?
Just tuck your head down.
Yeah, I'll just go down there. If it's a ladder, I'm just gonna go down the ladder. That doesn't take that long.
Gorm, you go down, and you see a 20 by 20 room that is absolutely stockpiled with more booze than you've seen collected in one place than you've ever seen before. Except in the Dwarven Halls. But, for a human settlement, this is more high-class booze than you've ever seen.
Maybe he's a wine cellar. Okay. Alright. Then I'll go back up and say, it's just a bunch of booze. Score, first off, but 2, yeah. This is interesting that he would hide it under his fireplace.
I was gonna say if you were just a bunch of booze, I was gonna raise your question of being a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Guys! You're not gonna believe it.
You guys go to the contest!
Yep.
You guys go.
Don't worry,
fishing.
it's nothing
I'm gonna
down there.
drink.
Just go to the fishing
don't worry
thing. I'll
about it.
stay here.
Yeah, don't worry about it, guys.
Nothing
So we
down
push the lever
there.
back and it closes.
Because you know there's a dwarven ale in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you do see all kinds of.
My last
Makes
name
in
is
time
Shadow
as well.
Brew. We
Yeah.
have a family recipe.
Well, once we're sort of through this, I'll bring up the
Gorm,
list
you
that I
see
found.
your family's recipe down there.
Oh, I'd expect it. I would be offended if it wasn't.
What'd you say, Rise?
Basically, once that is all sort of settled, I will bring up the list that I found, and just share it.
You guys see all of your names plus Darrett's with a green check mark next to them.
Anyone potentially tell
Thalgar and
how-
Alara Nightshade have question marks next to them, and Zephyr is the name that is crossed out. Zephyr the human is the name that is crossed out.
Okay, so somebody reported back to him either one of two things. Somebody reported back to him that they contacted us, or somebody wrote down when we arrived and indicated that we got here.
Can anyone potentially tell how old this writing is?
Yeah, is this Ispin's Is this Ispin's handwriting?
Would we know
Uh,
is it his handwriting?
I have a note. I have his
From
journal.
if
That's him
Oh,
written.
that's right.
So yeah,
if you
I
com-
could compare it.
if you compare it to his 110 volumes of Ispin Greenshield's tales, it looks to be the same writing.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he's just got a list of people. Either you cross out this person because this person's no longer with us, or they couldn't make it. Well, I guess these other two didn't make it, so this person might be dead.
But that's weird. Think
But he
about
theoretically died before.
it. He
well, he
died
did die
after
before,
us
yeah.
being notified that.
I'm telling you, he just had a premonition. He knew this was coming, and he was planning for it already.
Or he was looking into us.
From long before.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't his first premonition. Maybe he had a premonition on us to find us in the beginning.
That's what I'm thinking too. Maybe that's how we all know him from before.
Darrett's gonna knock on the door and say, "Guys, me and Cudgel are gonna go to the fishing contest if you want to join."
We're coming.
Come on.
Alright.
As I'm opening the door, I say, in the worst deception possible, "Yeah, there is the best one in town." Try to
Wait.
repair it, but I said it with a 4 deception.
What? Okay. Well, you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
It still looks kind of sad.
Garrett, you want to see something cool as we go to the fishing?
Yes.
Okay. I'll show him my object that constantly changes shape.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
Whoa.
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, that's cooler than what. Shoot, what's her name? That's cooler than what Frostwind sells down on the pier.
I know. But those are cool too.
I mean, they're pretty cool. I have a pretty big collection. Not bragging or anything, but like, they're pretty awesome. Also, if you guys don't know, I'm going to catch Benabog. You guys have literally no chance of catching Benabog this year because I called it.
You're on.
So he brings you guys to the wharf. If you guys remember, that's essentially where they also have the shops in town. So you guys are at the wharf. You see everybody in town is kind of congregated within the market. At the wharfinger's office, the brass crab. And again, you guys will notice that as people are walking into the wharf, there's that there's the Habakkuk statue, or the carving of Habakkuk, and everybody like subconsciously, without even thinking, either touches or like brushes up against the wooden statue as they come onto the docks. It almost seems ritualistic and subconscious at this point. But the mayor is sitting there, Mayor Raven, and she is looking at everybody. She's got a fishing pole resting on her shoulder, and she joins everybody in town, taking her place as one of the competitors of the contest. And she beckons everybody who wants to participate to line up on the docks of the wharf. So who's getting in on it? Lauren, Gorm,
Gorm.
Tosh, Rise, you participate in the fishing contest?
Yes.
I was never. Sure, why not?
I'm doing this in memory of Ispin.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Korg, you join in? Jake, you join in?
Yep.
Okay, so she looks at all of you. She says, "It's time to find out who among us Kingfisher Fisherfolk is the Fisher King." And as she casts her line in the Vanguard River, you can see the other competitors receive her pun with good-spirited groans and laughter, and then cast their lines in as well. So what we're going to do is the contest is going to take place over 30 minutes. 3 10-minute rounds. After everyone realistically spends about 10 minutes fishing, I'm gonna have you guys make a wisdom survival check. And if you succeed on one of my many DCs, I'm gonna have you roll a D20. Actually, why don't I have you roll a D20 first? I'm gonna have you roll a D20, and then that will change the catch DC because that will determine how big your fish is. So if everybody could give me a D20 roll, I would appreciate it.
Hey Shaw.
Yeah?
If a fish does actually bite on my line, I'm going to use Mage Hand to try and keep it on the line.
Oh, that didn't work. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, Jeefy. Slash roll 1d20, right?
I was
Yep.
slash roll
Yep.
1d20.
Okay, so Mayor, and then I need one for Darrett.
It means your wisdom save is going to need to be high here.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I need Becklin, the lady that called you all here, and I'll just do them for now. Okay, who's first? Gorm, can you give me a wisdom survival check, please? 15. Okay, Gorm, you pull up a 5-foot long whopper of a greater Cuirass carp. As everybody sees you pull that bad boy in, you start hearing slight murmurs of, "Oh my gosh, been a bug, been a bug." And everybody's looking at that and they're like, "Oh my god, that thing is freaking huge." Okay.
Gorm tries to put it like up the long way, but realizes he's shorter than 5 feet, so he has
You
to
are
put it above him.
Yeah. The fish is longer than you. It's literally one of these. It's just massive. Okay, Rise, can you give me a wisdom save or wisdom survival save, please?
Okay. Not good.
Oh my god. So even with your actually roll with advantage because of your mage hand of trying to help you. Oh, you just make it. You just make it. You guys see Rise? He's literally just tugging on his fishing rod, like just struggling. You see sweat pouring down his head. Obviously, the kick to the chest, and the gnome flinger is obviously impacting him pretty heavily. And at the end of the first 10 minutes, Rise pulls up a 1-foot long tiny river eel that looks like it should not have been putting up any sort of fight, but he struggled pretty mightily with that.
Rise is still concussed.
Yep, just a little.
Just
Okay,
being-
Lauren, give me a D20 or a wisdom survival check, please.
Damn.
Oh dang. Next to you, Rise, Lauren pulls in a 3-foot long mature Cuirass carp. So not quite as long as Gorm, but as soon as Lauren pulls that in, everybody gives him like a big rowdy cheer. Because it's not quite as big, but damn, that thing is also pretty dang big. Okay, Kosh, I need a wisdom survival check.
It's nice knowing I know I'm going to roll real bad.
Can I get another one?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh!
Nice.
I'm assuming the second one was to prevent me from getting pulled in.
Correct. You are super correct. So you guys see Kosh struggle. His fishing pole is a upside down U at this point. The fish that he has is absolutely massive, but struggling. You see him almost get pulled into the water, and then he lets go of his pole. So Kosh, you're out of the contest.
Yep.
Benabog's claimed his first victim. But everyone's kind of coming up to you, Gorman, looking at the size of your carp. Korg, I need a DC wisdom check.
Not gonna lie.
Can I get another one?
Oh, jeez.
I've done this now twice where
Yeah.
I've seen it
Ben
for-
a bog. Oh, that looks familiar.
Same thing. Your fishing pole, Jake, was getting bent almost as much as Kosh's, and you know, as you're getting pulled in, you're trying to use all of your strength that you could possibly muster to try and pull this fish in, and then your pole gets yanked out of your hands. Also lost. Is that everybody? Oh shit! I need to roll for the mayor. Oh, the mayor didn't get a fish. Darrett, 1 second. Oh. Darrett pulled in a little bit smaller than yours, Aloran, a little mature Kiris carp. And then finally, Becklin. Could not pull her fish in. So, question, Gorm, do you want to throw your fish back and try for something bigger, or move on to round 2?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna risk it. Risk it. After
Okay.
hearing the murmurs, that's why I think I'm good.
Caution, Korg, you can grab new poles if you want. Everybody roll a d20, please.
What did I roll for my d20 even?
Rolling hot.
My
Jesus!
God.
The 19.
2 in a row.
Let's
Whoa.
go. I want another fucking chance.
Okay. Who's my second person? Is that
Darrett.
Darrett? Darrett loses his rod literally immediately. Oh yeah, there we go. He lets go of his rod as he's casting out. You see the rod just spiral into the water. Oh my god! And who is the third person? Becklin. Ooh, Becklin's just struggling. Okay, Rise, you first. Can you give me a DC Wisdom Survival check, please?
Okay.
Okay. Once again, Rise. With your 14, you pull in a 1.1 foot long tiny river eel. Just, cute, slimy, long, wriggly.
I got some bait fish for
Round 3.
anyone else trying to.
For round 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Kosh, let's see that Wisdom Survival check.
Kind of crack my neck. Stretch my back out. Cast.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Second one or auto fail?
God, I feel after 2, I just need to put you in the drink, dude. Yeah, give me another one.
I'll tell you what, Shaw. Do you mind?
No, tell me.
High,
Write the story,
high or
man.
low? 50%.
Low.
It should be a strength check. I was going to argue that last time that the second.
Oh,
one should
I
be a
like that,
strength
Clark.
check.
Yeah, I like that. Give me a strength check to stay on the wharf.
Oh my.
It's not survival anymore. It's holding on.
I'm tenacious. I'm really gonna try.
Benabog's a beast. The DC. You don't need to know that yet.
I don't need to know
Benabog's a
that.
beast. He pulls you into the drink, Kosh. You guys see, kind of alongside, like the arc that Darrett's rod took. You see that same arc being utilized by Kosh as he gets pulled into the water.
Darrett, I think he's getting
And
your
then-
rod back.
I have one more
Becklin
question.
calls for everybody to stop the contest real quick. Cudgel does a cannonball into the water and grabs you, Kosh. I don't know if you're a good swimmer, but she comes and grabs you and pulls
Shaw,
you onto the dock.
Shaw,
What?
can I roll another strength to continue holding on once I'm in the water?
You absolutely can.
You're gonna pull this fish out come hell or high water.
Nope.
All right, I let go.
You let go immediately.
I
upon
was-
belly flopping in the water.
I was really hoping for something like this in my head, full on Jaws. But I'm weak. All right, thank you.
Cudgel, the dwarven woman, comes out and she holds you above her head, Kosh,
Yeah.
and she yells out Benabog, and everybody cheers.
I'm caught up in the moment, and I'm just like, ah, Benabog!
And then she puts you down, obviously in good spirits. All right, Aloran. Survival check, please. 15. What'd you get again? You got an 8. You pull in a nice 1 foot long tiny Kirist carp, Aloran.
I get
Just a
smaller and
cute
smaller
little
fish.
guy, smaller
You
than
should
last
put this
round.
one in a bowl in the house.
So perfect.
Dude, watch until 56.
Watch until 56.
Yep.
Or skip to 56.
Oh, dude, that's literally. What up, Kosh? All right, last but not least, give me a survival check, Korg.
Oh!
What was your 9? All right, Korg, you pull in a mature river eel, 1.5 foot long, just a little bit longer than what Rise has been pulling in each round.
I yeet it back.
You guys see Korg throw the fish? Give me a D100 roll, Korg. Just yeets the fish 15 feet out into the water. All right,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna feed the cats because Gertie's here.
last round
Is
of the
that more
fishing
or less
contest,
than,
boys.
Okay, I'll roll this first, and then I'll
Give me a
Kosh
D20 roll.
fucking finally something over a 10.
Ooh, Korg.
Okay. That's reasonable.
Oh, GV. Okay. Who is first? Rise, can you give me a survival check, please?
Oh, sorry.
Actually, if everybody wants to roll their survival checks, that works out. Okay, Rise, you've pulled in your biggest fish that you've pulled in this entire contest.
Oh my god.
You pull in a mature Kirist carp.
Oh,
3
okay,
feet
that's
long.
fine. But look at Kosh.
Are you
Again.
are you freaking kidding me, Jeef? Can you give me a strength check, please?
Now I'm feeding.
Yeah.
No freaking way. Okay. Once again, you guys see Kosh. As soon as his line goes taut, just catapults himself back into the water.
Will you grant me one thing?
Yeah.
As Kosh just gets launched while trying to hold on to his reel and rod,
Yeah.
he screams, "Been a bog."
You don't have anything on you, do you?
As you're screaming
No.
Benabog, Kosh, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
Oh, sure. I like best roll. Fuck me.
You see Cudgel just wiping her hands clean. She ain't getting wet again.
That's fine.
Benabog. That's freaking hilarious. So Kosh is in the water, obviously. Aloran, a 3. Unfortunately, no fish for you, friend. Who's next? Korg. Korg with an 11 on an 18. Oh. Unfortunately, you feel that you had a massive fish. For some reason, you just couldn't pull it in, and the last minute, final minute of you trying to pull that bad boy in, he got away. And then, yeah, Kosh was in the drink. I assume you just get out, get on the dock. Everyone cheers for you, Kosh.
Yeah, I would doggy paddle to shore or to the dock if I can pull myself up.
As you come out of the water, Kosh, everybody's in good spirits. Everybody's cheering you on. You see Lord Baccharis look at you, and he says, he's obviously drinking super heavily during the festival. And he looks at you and he just grumbles, if you're not going to participate fully, why don't you just stay in the water? Just puts you down as soon as you get out.
Oh, I just ignore him.
Okay. Everybody who caught a fish receives either your choice of a fishing fly made from blue feathers or a blue knit cap. Everybody who caught something during the contest. So you guys can choose what you want between those two. A blue knit cap or a blue fishing fly. But then, as the contest is coming to an end, Becklin, Cudgel, and Yarm grab Gorm and grab Benabog, and everybody's cheering, Benabog, Benabog, and they're like holding Gorm above their heads, and they carry him to the inn that you guys stayed at. They carry you from the wharf to the Brass Crab, and they put Benabog that you caught, Gorm, into the tank that's inside the Brass Crab. And Benabog gets to live in the Brass Crab and bless all of the fishing trips that happen out of Vogler for the next year until the next Kingfisher Festival. And everybody's cheering, everybody's getting so super excited, and Mayor Raven looks at you, Gorm, and she says, I'm so glad you could bless us with another year of good fishing, good tidings, and a beautiful Benabog. And the town just rumbles, Benabog.
Benabog.
I proceed to grab a fly.
A blue fly?
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, everybody can you either get a cap or a fly. Just make sure you write what you took down.
Do they not question me?
No.
Okay.
Nothing has seemed like malicious the entire day. Everyone's just celebrating, getting drunk, having a good time. And honestly, as everybody finishes like their excitement with Benabog, everybody's clapping Gorm on the back. Everybody starts collecting into the town circle, and you see Mayor Raven's husband dressed up in all these flowers, pink. He's dyed his hair like a teal green. You see his oxen. The fur on the oxen has been dyed teal green, and everybody looks at you, and it's, let's form the line so we can parade to High Hill.
Penalties in the second.
He starts cheering and kind of forming a line to go out to the Battle of High Hill. And everybody's super stoked. Everybody's excited. Darrett's going to run up to you guys alongside Becklin. And they just encourage you guys like, hey, do you guys want to walk with us?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, do you guys know what the Battle of High Hill? Becklin will be talking to you guys as the parade moves out of town. Is there anything that you guys want to do while everybody's like, yeah, exactly.
I
Bob.
watched season 2 on the plane, and it was wonderful.
Dude, I freaking love that show so much. Is there anything you guys want to do during the parade? Becklin, it sounds like, is a kind of like a history snob, and she starts going into information about the Battle of High Hill if you want to hear it.
Oh, I would.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
So Becklin's looking at you guys, and she's like, obviously, she looks at you, Korg. You've been granted a great boon from Ispin and the town, really, utilizing that shield in battle. But, this mock battle reenacts the Knights of Solamnia's ancient victory over the enemy forces from the Ishtar. I'll just show you guys the map really quick. So this is reenacting Solamnia's victory over Ishtar. So the battle was led by Lord Vogler, a noble knight and the village founder. Actually, funny enough, this year Mayor Raven arranged for a friend of the town, our friend Cudgel. Cudgel brought her ironclad regiment to play a part, to actually be alongside you, Korg, playing the part of the invading Istarian forces. And it's kind of like a happy coincidence that Cudgel and her band were in the area at the time when we were looking for someone to play the quote-unquote bad guys, And I'm glad that actually Mayor Raven's seen kind of like the spikes in violence, because she's unrelated. She's really given me a lot of attention recently. Some villagers like to think that she hired Cudgel to come visit Vogler and help with this event because of the vague rumors of like the war going on, but it was actually just kind of fortuitous that they were here, to be honest with you. And with trained mercenaries on the other side, we could actually kind of, play fight a little bit harder than we normally would. So actually, Korg, if you don't mind, when you obviously, playing up the death of the Istar forces, if you want to introduce yourself to the guys that are going to be on the other side, once we get there, I can point them out for you.
Sounds good.
Actually, she'll look around before I do that. She'll say it's actually, so Gregonus there, he's one of them that came here with Cudgel and Jayev there. They'll probably stand side by side with you, or at least, be on the bad side with you. So really, think of a way that you guys can die spectacularly. If you guys want to do like a triple death, that'd be so sweet. But I mean, the big thing is, both sides did suffer a lot of losses, the Knights of Solamnia and the Istarian forces, but through sheer grit and perseverance, the Knights of Solamnia did win.
Okay.
Grit and perseverance.
Yeah. What else do you guys want to know?
What side is Baraka, or what's his name? The younger, how you say it? Is
Bakaris?
Bakaris.
Oh,
is he partaking?
I doubt it.
Okay.
We could see it. He tends to be pretty lazy and, how do I say this nicely?
You don't have to say it nicely.
Oh, he tends to be an asshole.
We could tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go to Darrett. What side are you on, Darrett?
Obviously, the Knights of Solamnia. I gotta pay my respect to my boy Ispin, to my boy Gorm, to my guy Korg. Even though, Korg, I know you're not actually an Istarian force, I just, am gonna pay my respect to Knights of Solamnia. And as a squire of Solamnia, I need to make sure that I represent Solamnia well.
I'll go to Darrett and hi, you have the honor of taking me out in battle, and I'll join the side of Korg.
You're gonna be on the bad guy side?
I know how to be a knight. Let's see how it is to fight a knight.
Oh my god.
Let's see
That's
what
so
you got, Darrett.
Can't wait. I can't wait. Here, well, let's do this, Gorm. I will go in, and he'll just describe this huge, like, flourish move. I'm going to try and stab you on the left, but then I'll spin around 360 degrees and actually get you with a strike on the right. How does that sound?
Great.
So, passing through the woods and fields, Vogler's parade of militia members, town folks, and reenactment spectators finally reaches High Hill. The grassy slope is spotted with trees and crumbling stone fencing. Near the base, several dozen soldiers in matching armor stand in even formation, and the contrast is striking between the mercenaries of the ironclad regiment that were brought here by Cudgel and Vogler's militia. So you see that the ironclad regiment are well armored, nicely put together, representing Istar maybe almost too well, because Vogler's militia has mismatched armored, crooked helmets. I mean, they're a militia in really name only. They're not too striking as either intimidating or well put together. But in all reality, it does nothing to dampen the spirits of everybody assembled for the Kingfisher Festival's climactic reenactment of the Battle of High Hill. So, Mayor Raven stands up at the top and she looks at all of you and she says, "And who's gonna join the side of the Knights of Solamnia?" Aloran, out of character, Aloran, Kosh, Rise, are you guys gonna partake in the battle?
This one I'm sitting out.
Yeah, I've been beaten enough today.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Darrett's gonna come stand by you, Aloran, and be like, "Okay, let's be on the good side."
Okay.
Is Bakaris here? Is he going to be watching?
He's gonna be watching. He is not gonna partake.
Okay.
Mayor Raven then calls out to everybody who's assembled to be a part of the reenactment. She says, "Okay, this is how we envision this. We're gonna have mercenaries charge from down the road, and they're gonna come in. Please be on your guard. If you're standing on the road, anybody, you will get knocked over by a horse." She looks at you, Rise. Or
No.
kicked. So please stand clear of the roads. Then, after the horse charge comes through, I want Istar and Knights of Salamia to clash on top of the hill. And you guys give us a good show, with eventually Istar retreating down the back of the hill. And then everybody gets a wooden spears with padded tips and simple wooden shields. All of that stuff is going to prevent you from dealing damage with those weapons. And then Mayor Raven looks out to everybody in the crowd, everybody on Istar's side, everybody on the Knights of Salamnia side, and she says, "Anybody that brings out a real weapon doesn't get to participate in the Kingfisher Festival next year. No weapons allowed, nobody gets hurt. Let's all just have a great end to the Kingfisher Festival." Can everybody give me... Actually, so everybody is going to assemble. Give me 1 second. Bleep, bleep, bleep. Okay. I just need to... Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry. Ooh. Can everybody put their token on the map?
It's black for me.
Including
black for
Bob and
you.
I? Or just the people participating?
Everybody. Do you know how to move your tokens on there?
Yeah, but it's entirely black though, so I didn't want to do it yet.
Still black?
Yeah, it's still
Yep.
black for me.
Let me just
Not for me.
disable.
Oh, maybe I need to put my thing.
Once
out
you
there
put your
first.
token on, it should not be black.
How
It's
the hell
Okay.
do you
Oh,
do that?
yep. There we go.
As soon as my browser
Is
responds.
mine on there? I dragged something, but I can't see.
Yeah,
You still can't see?
It's still black.
I've dragged mine
Dynamic
on there and I still can't see.
vision on. Okay, one second. Let me. Can you see now?
There, yep, yeah, I can see now.
Where are you, Korg? I don't see your token, Jake.
Is it still you grab the bio and info, grab the picture and drag
Yep,
it up?
and just kind of like drag it over. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't see you.
There's 2 of me. Sorry.
Let me try and drag Jake on there real quick. Korg. Did that help? Did that work?
I mean, I see Jake's character.
I
Yep.
see it now, but does Jake see it?
Do you see it, Jake?
No.
No.
Does he own it then? If you drag it on there?
Yeah, let me check that real quick. Korg. Edit. Controlled by in player's journal Korg. Name Korg. Controlled by Korg.
It's a whole
You
lot
should
of Korg.
have access to it. Try one more time.
Nope.
Maybe refresh.
I see 2 Kashas.
Yeah, that was my fault. Delete one of them. Thank you.
Okay.
It still thinks both of my browser sessions are in, even though one is closed.
It'll
That's
time
weird.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That goes really weird.
Gorm, I am gonna put you down by the cart.
Okay.
Cause that you're a bad guy. Darrett and Lauren is gonna start at the bottom of the hill. This is the hill that Mayor Raven wants you guys to run up and fight by the tree. Rise, you're gonna be behind the viewership fence.
Yeah. Please, either have a token or point out where Bakaris is.
Bakaris. Okay. Let me grab Jake. I still
Uh,
don't.
On to him. Excuse me.
Let me pull a token for just a. How do I just do a person? Like a peasant, I guess.
A peasant would be perfect.
Yeah. One sec. Waiting on Jake.
He's
PC.
connected. He's just not joining the chat.
He's too good for us. That's okay.
Dang, I got a lot of choices here. Let's do, trying to see if I actually have a Bakaris one or not.
Worst comes to worst, dick butt.
But
Dick butt.
let's do this one.
Okay. This is Bakaris the younger, right? The douche.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me just name Jake. Can you try dragging it on one more time? If you can hear me.
Yep. Yeah, no.
Did not work, huh?
I'm gonna try jumping over to a different browser.
Okay. What if I... How do I edit this thing? GM notes, details. Let me see if that worked. Can you see your token on there, Jake?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna have you guys start there as the reenactment goes. This is the road that they said that the horsemen were gonna come down. So watch out for them, obviously. So now that everybody's in place, Mayor Raven's going to, well, after much laughter and jostling, the mayor, Cudgel, and some other spectators walk to a nearby vantage point to watch. As they do, the militia takes up its position atop the high hill, the same hill Solamnic troops held centuries ago. They face the mercenaries of the ironclad regiment at the base of the hill, arrayed as forces of Istar once were, including Gorm and Korg. Although the event is only a reenactment, a tingle of excitement fills the field. Somewhere on the line, a reenactor hoots and yells, "Let's send those Istarian rats running!" A moment later, a trumpet blast from Mayor Raven signals the start of the battle. You hear a bunch of the ironclad regiment yell, "For Istar!" And a tall half-ogre yells among several mounted soldiers. The mock Istarian troops run towards the hill, and around you the Vogler militia charges to meet them. Can everybody please roll me a perception check? Korg and Gorm, you get advantage.
Not that he needed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I see how I'm rolling.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know if this is gonna work. Perception.
You rolled a 19. I can see the rolls in D&D Beyond.
Okay. Okay. Perfect.
You can see
I
other
can't-
rolls and beyond.
Weird. It's not. Yeah, it's not linking to.
It's because
Well,
he's
I
in
had
two
to-
different browsers.
Different
I'm in
browser,
two
yeah.
different browsers.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You'd have to reopen it.
You rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm.
19. Okay. Well, Gorm and Korg. You notice that the sun is glinting off of the ironclad regiment mercenaries' spear tips, and the sun is also glinting off the half-ogre leader's steel axe. As that happens, how are you guys going to react to that?
I was expecting them to have fake weapons.
Yep.
And Mayor Raven lined that out very explicitly.
They're already charging.
So the ironclad mercenaries pretending to be the Istarian forces, yes, are charging up the hill. Charging at the Vogler militia.
That's us,
Is the-
right?
Is there any kind of code word in the Knights of Solamnia that I could call out to say that this is Fubar?
I will give you. Make one up, man.
All right. Shit.
So you're gonna yell, Korg? Are you gonna do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna stand in the middle of the road, drop my wooden spear, and take out my halberd.
Oh.
And I'm
Perfect.
setting to brace.
The unexpected sound of metal clashing on armor rings across the field, silencing laughter and melodramatic boasts almost immediately. A ribbon of red splashes over the grassy hill, followed by shocked screams from around you. Any pretense of reenactment shatters. High Hill is the site of a true battle once more. Within moments, all around you, armed mercenaries attack underprepared villagers fighting for their lives. Okay, so one thing that we're going to consistently run into with Shadow of the Dragon Queen is that the events in this module, since it does deal with large battlefields, featuring armies. They take place on, like I said, active battlefields. During these scenes, the wider battle is abstracted around you, so you can imagine all of these flames are actually those ironclad regimen and fake Istarian forces attacking townsfolk. So that region is considered the fray.
Okay.
The fray is an interpretation of the battles of combat from clashing combatants, obviously, or later on in the module could be deadly spells. It's also a source of additional threats. If you go into the area that is shown by the flames, you will take 1d6 damage per round, and you cannot go outside of the area of the battle map. Oh, I was wrong. You will have to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 slashing damage from the foes that are in that area. So that will change. The damage will change depending on what the situation is. But
Shit.
I need everybody to roll me an initiative.
Fuck. Just
Yep.
I'm back to
I'm right there with you, bud. I'm right there with you, bud.
Oh, I gotta click
Wait,
my
where's
thing,
the
don't I?
where's the initiative counter at?
Did it go?
You're gonna have to set my niche.
Can you roll again and then just change it?
No, I can't.
Oh, you
No,
can't.
everyone
yeah.
else, Jake. I'll tell you. Did you already roll, Jake?
I rolled a 6. You have to set it.
Okay.
Mine doesn't appear to be going.
Did you select your token
You have to
before
click
you
on
click?
your
Yeah.
token,
Ah,
Yeah, I did.
and then
I did not.
oh, there we go.
why can't I take
Not
that
going?
score?
I need to get rid of the Boz Draconian. 1 second.
There it goes. All right.
Jake,
Changed.
Or what the heck?
Why are you not changing?
give me 1 second. What are you guys? Just give
I
me your
have-
initials real quick.
There it is.
4. I've disappeared off the map. My map has gone black.
Give me 1 second.
Did you delete your token?
I think so.
Probably.
You deleted your token.
Just drag it back on.
Lauren,
did.
what's your niche?
I got it's right. I said it.
Kosh, what's your niche?
2.
6.
It's Kosh, not Gorg. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I see multiple people.
There we go.
Wait, what is your niche, Kosh?
2.
2. Okay. Gorm?
11.
Okay.
That's already on there.
I know, but there's 2 of you, so I need to delete one of them.
Oh, there's 2 of me?
Yeah,
Rise,
let's see.
what's your niche?
4.
Two
Lauren,
casters.
you're already on there, right?
Bottom.
You're
Mhm.
22.
I only see the one.
Yeah, I
Two?
don't see any of this on the
I
initiative.
don't see these other double things that you're talking about.
Okay. I'm gonna delete everybody. Okay. And I'm gonna add you to the turn order. How do I do that? Add turn.
Yeah, I see no one. I only
Add
see this
turn.
one.
Add turn. Give me 1 second. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Oops, don't need 2 of those. Okay, Kosh, you're 2. Rise, you're what?
4.
4. Lauren, you're what?
6.
Okay, Darrett, give me 1 second. Nish for Darrett is 7. Gregonis. Oh, this is nice.
Definitely rolling hot.
Mm-hmm.
A niche for Gregonis is a natty 1. Ironclad Regiment. Okay, that didn't work. This one.
Yeah, that was weird.
That also didn't work.
Roll
this
20.
one?
Why you tripping?
8. Okay. Was it this one? Nope. I'm just gonna delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Add turn. Roll an ish. Nope. Okay. Well, we're just gonna do a 1d20. 18.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so we have Gregonis, Ironclad Regiment, Warhorse, yes. Darrett, yes. Lauren, I just need to add Jake. So Korg, what were you? 19, you said?
6.
6. Oh, I thought he rolled a 19.
I'm not on there either yet.
And Gorm was a mighty. Wait, no, that was your perception.
11. Yeah, it was
11.
Gorm was a mighty 11. Okay. So like I said, you guys saw that they were utilizing metal weapons. So the Ironclad Regiment, you see them actually kind of break out from some of the fray, and you see them attacking innocent townsfolk. I need to actually add. Actually, I'll do it on the Ironclad Regiment. Can someone roll me a d4, please?
Yep.
A 4. Jason to the fray. Okay. Let's see. So I need to go to this layer. I need to copy this bad boy and add another one right there. Okay, as you guys can see, all around you, the battlefield is erupting. There's townsfolk screaming, getting chopped in half. Everybody starts dying all around you. The Ironclad Regiment runs up to the top of the hill and is engaged with Vogler militia members, and they cut them all down where they stand. Gorm.
Alright, I will yell to anyone who actually is a knight. Well, I guess on the good guy's side, if there are any knights, actual knights, so Darrett basically. Preserve the crown is the phrase that we'll use, and I will
Ooh,
double
I
move.
like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Double move.
Double move next to the log. If you guys want to try to pass over the wall, let me know, and you'll have to do an athletics check. The war horses, Jake. Give me 1 second. Let me see. $10, $15, $20, $25, $30, $35, $40, $45. You braced.
10 feet out, I would do my attack of opportunity.
Yep, you get it, and I think it's at advantage because of the brace.
$23 and 9.
23 damage?
No,
Or 23 to hit?
Is
And
brace
9
an
damage?
ability?
It's not. I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he's just like adding flair to it.
Got it.
Okay. The first horse eats your halberd right to the chest and obviously gets redirected off of, trying to trample you. You can see that you did a fair amount of damage to that horse. The horse behind it, seeing what it did to you, is trying to currently jump over the cart. And finally, the last war horse looks like he's charging straight for you, looking like he's going to want to trample you on their next turn. Darrett. He heard you yell for the crown. He'll also, alongside you, run up to you, Gorm. And he, out of nowhere, pulls out what looks to be a massive greatsword and literally carves one of the ironclad mercenaries in half. And it's almost as he's running up next to you, like it's more the way that he wields the greatsword is hyper fluid. He's quite proficient with it.
Like Legolas.
And I mean, you've seen kind of weird displays of dexterity before, but he just drops one of the ironclad regiment mercenaries right off the bat.
Right.
Korg.
All right. I'm going to attack the one that's attempting to jump.
Oh, this one? This horse?
Yes.
Okay.
Tend to hit.
Misses.
I have.
Seems like your halberd is stuck in the warhorse that you braced against. That it diverted it just enough that you missed.
15
your
to hit.
attack on the-
Action surge.
That hits. That absolutely hits. You
For
yank it out and
6 damage.
thrust it into the warhorse. Doesn't that stop him from moving? Or is that on
Sentinel.
opportunity attacks?
That's Sentinel. I don't own Sentinel.
Oh, okay. Bonus action? Move?
I will. No, I'm gonna sit right here, and just take in on the. Oh no, I'm going under the cart.
Oh, okay.
I drop down and I slide underneath the cart.
You'll get an opportunity attack from the 2 regiments. Did that not work?
No.
Nope.
Well, that stinks. Guess I'll have to find their character sheet in the book real quick. 1 second, because my hot links aren't working. Sorry, boys.
You good?
Ironclad regiment. Where are you? Dragon army.
I'll be right back, but I'm listening.
Yeah, sorry, I gotta find this. These dudes. Okay, not in here. That's great. Let's see. That? No, that working? No. Is that working? That's working. That's working. Jake does a 21 hit.
Yep.
And does a 20 hit. Wow.
Yep.
Jesus.
6 plus 1. Oops. 2d6 plus 2, I guess. 10 damage total from 2 spear hits from the ironclad regiments.
Which 2 attacked him?
This guy. Oh, yeah, you're right. They are not in. Well, they're on top of the horse, so.
1 was in range.
No,
This
I
guy
was
wasn't. You're right. You're right. Give me 1 second, because the other one was.
Well,
So take 4 or take 3. The 2
Oh.
plus 1. 3 piercing damage. Thanks, Joe. Okay. Lauren, you are up.
Who's over on the side with the weird picture?
These two.
Yeah.
That is a Vogler militiamen fighting an ironclad red. Looks like they are locked in
Okay.
a pretty heated battle,
Okay.
with the Vogler militia guy losing.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn, point, and shoot a firebolt at the militia.
Ooh, okay.
That one.
Yep. Oh. Yeah,
Damn.
that's a crit.
All right. So that would be. What is a
If you
crit?
click, I think if you click on the 25, it should roll your damage.
Or the name spell attack,
Oh, there you go. Yep.
I think.
In roll 20, that is.
Oh, so it's a 6.
Click it again.
No, so Joe, you rolled a spell attack, which
I did.
is fine, but that's so firebolt won't actually do the
Right.
thing
It won't
where
do it. So I
ups
just need to roll the damage twice.
which you
So
did.
12.
Yeah, which I did. Yep.
Ironclad regiment mercenary erupts into flames, and you see the Vogler militiaman just not him. Oops. The Vogler militiaman see magic and just scream bloody murder. He was in a heated battle with the Ironclad regiment, but it looks like he was more scared of seeing magic than he was of dying to this guy that was directly in front of him.
That's fair.
Anything else, Lauren? Bonus move?
Yeah. Then I'll take 1, 2, 3. No. There. Just a step forward.
Perfect.
That's all.
Rise, you are up.
Okay. There's still these 3 here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. And how much movement is it to get over the wall?
Just difficult terrain, so twice as much.
Okay.
Or you can not lose movement if you make an athletics check to kind of vault yourself over.
Okay. Well, first thing I'm actually going to do is cast Mage Armor on myself before anything.
Yep. Marker off.
Yep.
Does that put your armor at like 14 plus or something, or 12 plus?
It's +3.
Yep.
Ooh,
13 plus
dex.
dex.
Nice.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So 15.
Is your armor? Is your AC? Yep.
Yep. And let me just okay. Let's put that there. Okay, never mind. And I will actually. You know what? I will actually stay there.
Okay.
Because I want to see
Any bonus action or anything?
I don't have any bonus actions I can really. At least nothing I can cast or anything like that.
All right. Kosh, you're up.
I am going to. Realistically, can I shoot something between these nerds and hit like one of them and not risk hitting these two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Ironclad on right here.
Okay.
The one that stabbed Korg. Bastard.
Yes.
Bastard.
That is correct.
Oh, 20 hits.
5 force.
Ooh. Looking hurt. Looking a little fearful of the magic as well.
Yes, is he now? That didn't really do what I wanted it to. Anyways, he's hexed. Bonus action.
Okay, bonus action Hex. I will use. Let's see, what do we want to do for Hex? Let's do the fist.
And he didn't take damage just now.
Let's do the lightning bolt. Actually, he did not just take. Oh, you mean from Hex?
Correct. Also,
Okay.
he has disadvantage on strength checks.
Okay. Remind me of that.
Strength? What's animal handling?
Are
Oh,
you done?
Strength, it's weakness.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, Gragonus, the big half ogre. A hulking figure swinging a formidable battle axe who led the battle of mercenaries through the chaos. He cuts through a few remaining members of Vogler militia and looks at the two of you, Rise and Kosh, and says, "They have magic users!" and starts lumbering towards you guys.
Yeah, I was a
So he
little
spent his
worried.
action cutting down a few more Vogler militia, and then starts
Okay.
running at you. Townsfolk that look like they were more drunk than sensible in a fight. Ironclad Regiment Mercenaries. Can I get another D4 from you guys, please?
Joe, roll it. You were
I'm
rolling
on it.
hot.
Wait, what'd I do? It's when does slash automatically open? I am.
Number
Jesus.
4, I already got that one, so we're good to go. Okay. These Ironclad Regiment will run up to Darrett and you, Gorm. And they will. Oh, shoot. I don't have. That's so dumb. Okay. Roll 1d20 plus 3. Gorm, does a 13 hit?
No,
Mhm.
because I'm still wearing my armor.
Does a 4 hit?
That's a nat 1. Natty.
And then an attack on Darrett, which does not hit. Jake, there is no Ironclad mercenaries that are in range of you. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I guess mine
This
was
one
always 14.
will start running down, and he will kind of like slide on the ground looking for you under the cart. That is the mercenaries. Gorm, you're up.
All right. First, gonna rage.
This will be prone.
We're gonna rage, and
Uh-oh,
then
there
we're
goes your
gonna
armor.
maul. Yep.
Ka-chunk, ka-chunk.
A chunk
24 hits.
for 11 plus 2, 13 damage.
You cave in the side of the regiment mercenaries' head. You could feel that you had some pretty good power behind that swing, and he drops to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
All right. That's me.
Okay, war horses. Jake, the one you speared, is freaked out and will continue running away. Actually,
I speared 2 of them.
the one you braced against.
Okay.
He will do a trampling charge. This guy needs to make a strength save. 13 does not make it. "12 bludgeoning. Okay. The horse that you freaked out with your brace is running away scared and tramples over the Ironclad Regiment, killing him. This one continues his jump, and then the rider will circle him around to the cart, and this one will get up to the cart looking for you, Jake, and start kicking at the cart that you're under. Darrett will make an attack at the one on his left.
Darrett, he's our kid.
You see him connect with a pretty good attack, Gorm, Kosh, and Rise, and it looks like that Ironclad Regiment mercenary is Very, very bloodied. Korg, you're up.
I'm going to attack the one right next to me at
The horse?
disadvantage. Assuming. 16 and
Hits.
14.
14 damage?
No, 14. 16 and 14. I'm under the card. I'm assuming I had disadvantage.
They both would hit.
Okay, so I'll roll damage.
Oh, I see what you're saying. 16.
For 10 damage.
Fucking kneecapping him.
Yeah.
You see that both of the horses at this point are bloodied. You feel like you've actually really hurt and kind of hampered their ability to move.
On its way to the glue factory.
Hey.
Just spinning on the ground, just taking out legs. Any bonus or movement, Jake?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a bonus action. I'm making another
Okay.
attack. This is at 1d4 damage.
Okay. Plus
So-
strength, right?
Yes, 15 and 7. So, miss.
7 misses. Move action?
No, I'm just
You would
gonna.
you would technically have full cover versus the ironclad, so they wouldn't be able to make an attack of opportunity on you if you did want to move.
I mean, no, I'll just sit underneath the.
'Kay.
Cart.
Perfect. Lauren, you're up.
This horse is riding towards.
Ankle fighter.
This
It's
horse
smart.
is riding towards the.
Yeah, that horse is riding
Soldier.
towards the Vogler militiamen, obviously in kind of like a panic.
Yep. So I'm gonna point at him, say the same words, and let's see if I can do this right this time.
Do this right, you exploded somebody.
Well, I meant the roll.
Is the mayor dead? Does the mayor get chopped down?
They're in the fray.
Oh, they're in the fray. Okay, so we don't
Yeah.
know yet.
Everybody that's on the battlefield is in here right now.
Okay.
13 hits. And you're attacking the horse, not the guy on top?
Yeah, the horse, because the guy, I assume. Well, I don't assume anything about the guy. The horse is what's moving.
Yep, the horse. Okay, 13 hits, 4 damage. He lights on fire, but keeps running, obviously terrified.
Get out of the way. No. Yeah, yell get out of the way and move another step closer. That's it for me.
Rise, you're up. Hello.
Okay. I want to use prestidigitation to start making all my like tattoos and everything like just grow it like glowing really, really brightly. So like think, not quite
You're in the Avastar state, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Avatar state, whatever. And I will then look towards what's his name, the big ogre, and
Dragonus.
yeah, Dragonus, and basically stare him down and basically like the let's see, I will whatever the bells of the abyss will call your name and then cast Toll the Dead on him.
Oh.
Basically, I'm just trying to he hasn't seen magic. I want to scare him.
He was the one that called out that they have magic users.
Yes,
I see Rise
or at
doing
least
the
I want to
dance.
intimidate him a bit. In
It's a wisdom
terms of-
save.
Yes.
9.
Yeah, no, 13. So
He is not hurt.
no, the wisdom save is 13.
No,
Right.
he's saying, but it's a D8, not
Right.
the D12.
I'm saying he's not hurt because it changes the damage.
Oh, so yeah, it's just 1d8. So 5 necrotic.
Oh. Oops. Yeah, he seems perturbed, but you're not
What-
sure if it's impacting him that magic is being cast or not.
Okay.
Gosh.
In that case, I will
sorry.
use some movement and get on the other side of the wall.
Oh, damn.
Okay, double movement, so 5,
Yep.
10, 15.
Yep. And get over there. Actually,
All right.
I will stay. I'll stay right there.
Who is that above you guys?
Oh yeah, he went right into the fray. That was Lord Bakara,
Yeah,
or that was
hopefully-
Bakaris the Younger.
Hopefully,
Okay.
he doesn't make it through the fray.
Well, this works out. Thank you. I am going to look at the ogre and say, "You know not what you meddle with," and Harms of Hadar.
Nice.
For an additional 9 necrotic DC 12 strength save. Yeah,
So
the
I
harms
need-
come up.
I make a save right now.
Yep. Save for half.
10.
Takes 9 necrotic.
Ooh.
Arms come up from the ground and then start just kind of pulling at him.
Is he restrained?
He is not restrained. It's just hungry tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and hit everyone within 10 feet of me.
Ooh, okay. Ouch.
What the hell?
Rise with the
Happy Easter. Ooh.
Yeah, gotta hide it now. Where should we hide it?
Hide it where she won't expect it. Put it in her closet.
No, she's sleeping in her fucking room.
Yes.
That's possible.
Under the sink in the bathroom.
As
Are
we
you
did
done,
it last
GV?
year.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Dang it.
Are you done, GV?
I am going to. He moved,
You
so
could put
I'm
it on my
moving.
chair and then put my chair underneath the desk.
So this is
Mhm.
I
difficult
could raise the
terrain.
desk up a little bit.
This is, yeah.
So 1, 2,
Because then she'll look underneath the desk
3.
and not look underneath the chair.
4, 5, 6. I have 35 movement.
Hmm. That's nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
like that
old
spot.
wood elves.
It's a good spot.
Now that's me. Thank you.
Okay.
Have him like up the stairs, and you could have him lead to our room, so she wakes us up, so she doesn't come down here.
Gregonus.
Yeah, but we could stop it by leading it to the room.
Gregonus will look at you guys and
I'm
say,
listening.
"You think I'm scared of magic?" And then he will do a big two-handed battle axe attack at you, Rise,
Okay.
to show you that he ain't scared. This is a 17 hit.
Yes, but I will cast shield as a reaction.
11 slashing. Not sure what shield does.
Add
So,
5
plus
bonus
5
AC.
AC.
Yep. So
Oh, so he
that-
misses.
Yep. Basically, it basically is invisible force. So as he brings it down, it basically stops right before hitting me.
He
Yeah, so
Jedis the guy.
you see this gigantic two-handed axe that would have hit very solidly, stop midair right above your forehead, and he's looking at you, and just rage fills his eyes. Can someone roll me a d4, please?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. Got that one already. Good to go. Oops. Ironclad mercenaries. 1 on Gorm. The other 2 can't reach you because of full cover, Jake. This one does not have a javelin, so 1 on Darrett, 1 on Gorm. Gorm does a 10 hit.
No.
And the 1 on Darrett misses as well. They will start moving around to get closer to Gregonus. That's attack of opportunities either way, so they can't. He's dead. This one's hexed. This one's going to jump off the horse and come down. This one will also jump off the horse and come down. Delete this guy. And they will go prone looking for you, and they start swinging their weapons under the cart, Jake. As you see their the spear tips kind of like swing side by side right in front of your face. Gorm, you're up.
Alright. I'm going after the big guy, so I'll take an attack of opportunity.
All right, 1 second.
He's definitely distracted.
Oh my gosh. Does a 15 hit?
It does.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we haven't long or short rest in a while, have we?
Does a take 3 damage.
And that's half in my favor with roll down, roll high, up or
I
right.
think it's everything is rounded down. If
Okay, so I take 1.
yep, take 1.
And then you see me click in the hilt, and we hitting the big guy.
Precise attack.
Yep. Closest advantage.
22 hits.
22. And then I have to roll +9 or roll d8. Let's roll 1d8. No, I'll add the +2 for rage. Wow.
12, 15.
No,
14?
it's 13 total.
13 total. Ooh, Gregonus is bloody. He takes a big wallop from behind from Gorm. Done?
Yep, done.
Okay, this warhorse and ironclad mercenary charge into the waiting, very scared Vogler militiaman who gets just absolutely schmammered and killed. This warhorse will start sprinting towards you guys, and since just like that,
The
Derek.
horses do?
the riders got off.
Yeah, I know.
They're just running in random directions.
Okay, can I take a check of opportunity?
On this horse, yeah.
He left his face.
Shoot her!
17 to
Hits.
hit. Hold on. No, 9. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, because of disadvantage. Derek will take a swing with his greatsword and miss on the ironclad regimen. Korg, you are up.
Korg?
Jake, you're up.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Julia Roberts math meme.
Is that Julia Roberts?
I thought it was. Maybe it's not.
If he's on the ground with me, we're evened, right?
Yeah, your advantage for him being down would negate your disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yep. So weird.
I guess I could do this technically. I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna crawl out while they're crawling down. I'm gonna stand up.
Yep. And you get advantage.
And now I get advantage.
This one looks up at you like, I fucked up.
Sup, boys?
15, 17, for 10 damage.
Not even close, baby. That guy is extremely bloody. You gonna do your bonus action attack?
Yep, bonus action attack. 14.
14
9
misses.
24. That hits. Sorry, this. Damn it. Slash roll. 4.
That plus
3,
your
6
strength.
damage.
He had 1 health. He's dead.
Okay.
You guys see Korg take down one of the mercenaries. Looking up, as the butt end
I take a
of
5
his
step
halberd.
back. So
Perfect.
move out 5, stand up for half my movement, right?
15, yep.
Step foot back.
Perfect. Aloran.
Aloran sees the villager militia guy get run over by the horse
Uh-huh.
and just utters a scream,
Yeah, he just got obliterated.
and energy just flares off of him.
Ooh, okay. Who's making a constitution save?
Anyone that's bad that's
Oh.
within 5 feet of me.
Anyone that's bad. That's
So the ogre, the
Okay.
horse. Yeah.
Over in the horse. This is Gorgonus 12. Takes the damage. Horse. 8. Ooh. How do you want to do it, Aloran? On Gorgonus.
Oh, so okay,
Nice.
yeah, he just screams in agony and just abject horror, and this wave of energy just flares off of him and flying into Gorgonus, knocking him backwards into the wall.
Knocking him backwards into the wall as he also simultaneously screams, adding a nice crescendo to Aloran's screams, and you guys see him kind of fall over with what kind of like radiant flames or what is it?
No, it's just
Aloran?
it'd be just white light just flaring
You guys just see white
with a
light
hint of blue.
flare. Blue?
With a hint of blue in it. Yeah.
With a hint of blue, smashing Gorgonus into the wall, just killing him outright. Yeah, beak, hell yeah, dude. That is a divine spell.
Yeah.
Jake, your Solinari moon token hums with power for a brief moment. As you see this blinding flash come out of Aloran. Yeah. Done, Aloran?
Wait,
Rise.
would my thing do that with the firebolt then?
No.
Because that's arcane. No. Okay.
Okay. How? Like they just saw him get obliterated. How is all the other like this person, all
Freaking
looking?
out.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Is he still glowing?
Oh yeah, he's got a faint white bluish glow.
Faint or bright?
Lauren's call.
At the moment, probably bright.
Okay. I want to cast light on him and basically have like fluctuating blue white light to try and amplify things, and that's like a 20-foot basically sphere of bright light.
I freaking love that. You can absolutely do that. Just amplify what is going on from that pulse of radiant energy.
Essentially, and basically I'm just trying to intimidate anyone else.
Let me see if this works. That's awesome. Love it.
Oh, other S-random thing. The other two spells that I used didn't actually count against my daily thing because they come from my alignment right now.
Oh, beautiful.
Ah, that's awesome.
Okay. So you guys see Aloran, the light that he was giving off after his explosion has been amplified, and he's just glowing and pulsing with arcane energy. Dunrise?
Can I tell like how?
Us very freaked out.
Okay. I will basically move right there.
Okay. Beautiful.
Climbing the dead guy.
Kosh?
I saw Rise's thing, and I'm going to add to it. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion on Aloran. He is going to essentially have an outline of himself radiate out.
Jeez.
Dude is going full fucking Avatar.
He's
at
going
this point.
Super Saiyan, dude.
So here's the thing. Like you say, this is the fray. I want to intimidate more people than just the people right here.
Yeah,
I want to
we want
intimidate the people in the
everyone.
fray.
So, funny enough, as it goes, obviously Gorgonis' turn. The ironclad mercenaries see that in the fray, in where you guys are fighting, and literally like a terrified stupor start running away. Darrett would get an attack of opportunity, which he will absolutely take. Gorm, you would get an attack of opportunity. So would you, Rise, as
Okay.
the ironclad mercenaries try to run away in fear.
Where the fuck did I put my character sheet? Too many tabs.
Jake, the one that was on the ground, though, did not see that, got up and came to you.
Attack of opportunity. He was outside. He was 15 feet away.
Yep, take it.
So 13 for 3 piercing if that hits.
20
It
to
does
hit
not. 20
to
hits.
for an 11 damage.
11 damage. As he goes over the corpse of his friend, he adds to the pile and also becomes a corpse. So you have 2 mercenaries laying on top of each other. Darrett missed. Rise, your dagger missed. And you see, in just abject terror, all of the rest of the army scatter the battlefield. And the encounter essentially ends.
Is there any other like general or high ranking looking people?
Not that you can tell. The only thing, actually, if you guys want to all roll perception real quick.
There is one thing I would like to do after this, really quick.
Gee, if you didn't roll a 1.
Nope.
Hey, look at that, Chief. As they are running away and the battle is coming to an end, you guys look around, you see, real quick, Cudgel and Mayor Raven helping each other, like looking at each other's wounds. You see Becklin with just a wave, just a wave of dead mercenaries around her. Obviously, she was protecting everyone that she possibly could from this attack. Darrett's still there. He looks like he's hurt, but more or less surprised from this surprise attack. And anyone that got over 15 on their perception check, very far in the distance, you see what looks to be this gigantic red lizard with wings flying in the air, being ridden by, you can't
Something.
tell what it is, being ridden by something.
What the actual fuck?
You are staring at the ground.
Gigantic lizard with wings.
There's something else that I would like to do. I don't see the lizard,
Okay.
but as
Wait. Heather walked up. You were describing the battle.
Yeah.
She walked away. All I heard was somebody is riding a gigantic lizard with wings.
Roll a perception.
Someone's riding a gigantic red lizard with wings. It is very far off, not over
17.
you. 17.
You see it.
You absolutely see it.
Okay.
You guys know what it is out of character. It's obviously a red dragon. Your characters, though, have never seen anything like this on this size scale. You've never seen something fly that's been this large.
Whoa.
So, Jiffy, you said you wanted something?
Move over here and try and spare the dying this dude. We need someone to interrogate.
oh, that's sort of
I said
that
I
the
wanted
guy
to do
that-
something really quick.
Is that the guy that Aloran blasted?
Yeah, it's a
with
guy
fire?
I massacred with a firebolt.
He did.
so, okay.
All right, well.
What I was
mean,
gonna
you
do
can
is
check. You can check.
one
good to
of the
check.
people that is running away, I want to hit with magic missile, enough to
Top or
try
bottom?
and cripple him.
Top or bottom?
Top.
Roll your damage. Is it 3d4 plus 3?
Yeah, I'm. Do.
2.
So that's let's see, what's that?
That
1d4. So that's 1d4. So and yep. So 3. So 2, 3.
6.
Whoops. Come on.
You can do it.
Oh, that's why it saw that as slots. So roll. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, he gets blasted in the ass as he's running, but that's just going to make him run faster, farther.
I'd run down to here to
Yeah.
try and spare the dying.
I would try it again.
Jake, were you doing non-lethal attacks?
On these two?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, they're both dead.
No.
And
are-
everybody is so just terrified they are literally running away. You have a bunch of townspeople around you in very bad condition. I like the idea, Jiffy. No one called out non-lethal, so it's yeah.
Yeah, if possible, I'd like to try hitting the same person again. I don't know if they're too far away though.
What's
It's
the
like
range on magic missile?
120 feet.
Okay.
Try it again.
Yep. Mark off the spell.
Yep. That is all my slots for the day.
3d4 plus 3.
Yep. Oh, I didn't add the 3 from last time, so it would have been 10 damage last time. Sorry.
Oh, nice. He's dead.
Dead?
Yeah.
Yet.
As a halbertier, I go for tits and dicks with the halbertiers. That's the
Okay.
areas that they attack.
Bob, the first two did add the +1. The last one didn't, so you would have done 8 damage total instead of
8 damage.
10.
Oh,
History
and he
lesson.
is not dead.
Is he still running?
Yes. Running further away from the magic user. Absolutely.
Okay.
And the one that's
Who is firing arcane bolts at him. Yes.
Stop running! Bang, 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 bang.
I just want to
Okay,
shoot you.
I will just I won't even bother casting again then.
Yeah, I would save it. So again, Cudgel, Becklin, Mayor Raven, all in, bad condition, but surviving. Darrett actually held his own during that fight. Didn't hit too many people except for the first guy that he chopped in half, but we will pick it up next session with you guys kind of going through the aftermath of this traitorous battle and what the hell happened and what the hell's going on.
Nice.
Love it.
We're on for April 4th.
Yeah, it might have to, so I am leaving for a cruise literally the next day, so depending on how prepared I am, we might have to change, but right now, yes, we're on 7:30 Thursday night.
If possible, Shaw, give me as much heads up if you can, because
Will do.
Linda's doing some boxing thing, and if no D&D happens, then I'll join her, and I would need to get a babysitter.
Awesome. Will do. Okay, I gotta pee. That's why I'm walking around. So
Okay.
I
Go
gotta
get
Tea.
have
Alright.
a great
Nice,
night.
gents.
Sesh.
Yeah, good sesh, boys.
Yep.
Later, dudes.
Later.